What is up, everyone? It's C-Camp here, and I'm bringing back some Road to Glory NCAA Football 12 with TJ Christmas. And here in this first game, we are taking on the Cal Golden Bears. They are 3-7 at Cal. We are the number 2 team, and this game will basically signify and show if we can get to the Pac-12 championship. We are in the Pac-12 North, and we can potentially play Utah or USC or whoever it may be if we go there. So we are playing Cal. They are actually the worst team, and I believe the North. That makes the most sense. I believe. I think they're in the South. My bad. I think they're in the South. I can't remember. But this game comes right down to it. We've got the Pac-12 North game with the Stanford Cardinal and the Cal Golden Bears, and it is in Cal. So we're gonna get right to the gameplay right off the bat. TJ Christmas makes one cut to the left for about a 9-yard gain, and those are some pretty intense stats so far this year. 1,609 rushing yards. That is impressive. Christmas with another cut back to the left, but he only gets a gain of 3. Later in the drive, 3rd and 2, Christmas up the middle, and he'll find a little seam and get about 12 yards for once again yet another first down. But that drive would eventually fall and kill itself. And Cal actually took a lot of time off the clock and eventually scored. So now it is 3rd and 8, and oh, it's a fumble. And right off the bat during this game, we are having a rough start, rough patches throughout the game. And Cal does get on the board once again. It's not a good thing. But TJ Christmas may be gone. One cut to the left, yes sir. Has a couple men diving after him. He will not get, no one will catch him. Touchdown, TJ Christmas, 17th touchdown of the season. Watch another little replay here. Nice block from our tight end, and Christmas, number 9, was gone from their nice cut. And that guy does not know how to tackle TJ Christmas. That's about a 70-yard run. And now we have cut the deficit in half to 14-7. So we have the ball once again, a minute and 30 to go in the second quarter. And our quarterback, Caleb Amos, is scrambling, and he will get about 15 yards with a broken tackle, getting to about the, I believe, 15-yard line. But now we're backed up, and it's going to be a 3rd and 9 here. We're running 4 verticals. I'm cutting to the right, and we have a somewhat open receiver, but he will not hang on to it, and Stanford will get a field goal. But look at that, we actually have another chance to get on the board, and that is how you started off. TJ Christmas getting to about the 35-yard line. Big gain, big gain. So with 19 seconds to go, we could have a chance at getting points and redemption. So here, nice play from the wide receiver, but we've got to hurry things up. 2nd and 2, 6 seconds to go, going on to the underneath route. That was kind of a silly play because now we only have 2 seconds to get up to the line and get another playoff. So at about the 20-yard line, Amos with the snap. These are auto-generated names if you didn't remember, and the tight end's open, but he's out of bounds. That's rough. That is rough. We could have taken a 3-score lead into the half, but we are down by 4, and Christmas on 4th and 2 here in the 3rd quarter. First play for TJ Christmas running the football. Now it is 2nd and 10. He'll get a nice run for about 7 yards. And we actually would score on that drive. I was not the recipient of the touchdown, but we got the touchdown. So nonetheless, our tight end will get another first down here. He's had a pretty good game so far. I haven't showed any clips of him, but he has done some pretty good things. Christmas to the outside. He is gone for the 2nd touchdown of the game. We are counting to see if we can get 20 on the season. That is 18, and we are still going. So Christmas with a gain of about 4. We were on the board, and Cal got on the board as well. So this is actually a much closer game than expected from the experts. And Christmas having an excellent game, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. And looks like I'm going deep on this play. Maybe my guy will look deep for me, but no, it's the is that the tight end again? I think that is the tight end. Yes, it is, but that was not the tight end that got that one pass. So getting a loss of 2 here. I was stuffed right up the middle, and Stanford will take me out, but we do score, and it's 31-21. We basically can just run out the clock with a couple running plays and an eventual QB kneel. But TJ Christmas takes things into his own hands and gets into the end zone for the 3rd touchdown of the year. That's basically going to wrap it up. That is boosting his stats completely and boosting his Heisman Trophy hopefulness, if that is a word. But it's 37-21, and once again, he is just boosting his Heisman candidacy, and he will get down to about the 15-yard line. big run if he's looking for a Heisman Award. But we'd eventually QB kneel the rest of the game out, and that is a victory for us. 37-21, Stanford does get the victory. Big win, and Cal is upset. They are sitting there with the fan blowing in their face. They're 3-8. They're having a rough season for what they probably expected. And I am the player of the game with 176 yards and 3 touchdowns. Big day. And we are the rival winners. We win the Stanford Axe in the big game. So we're going to go ahead and advance to next week, where we will take on someone in the championship week. Let's go ahead and see who we take on. Let's advance to championship week. I don't need to really do practice anymore. It's not my thing to do it. But we're playing the Utah Utes. Let's go ahead and check out how that happened in the ESPN conference standings. So we're going to go check it out. And one thing to check, because I'm kind of interested, is Cal. Cal is in the Pac-12 North, but we are second ranked, but we are first in the conference after beating Oregon a couple weeks back. But here are the teams in our conference, and the Pac-12 South, Utah and USC tied. Utah 16, but USC is 4. That's kind of rough for USC to be so highly ranked, yet not in the Pac-12 South Pac-12 Championship. It's got to be pretty rough for them. I'm assuming Utah probably beat USC in the game between them this year. So one more thing before we get into the game, we're going to upgrade a couple things for our skills. Going to upgrade the pocket protector because we need to help out our quarterback throughout this game. And we're also going to upgrade Smash Mouth, which is a 1-game boost. I don't like to do those too often, but we will here. So, number 2, Stanford against number 16, Utah. We are I guess we're the home team because we're home. We're the higher-ranked team, but it's a neutral site game. It's obviously Pasadena. So, we've got a big one here, and this is going to be good. Excuse me, Pasadena, what am I talking about? It's in Stanford. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's always the Pac-12 winner gets wherever the game is. So, geez, I'm an idiot. Okay, anyway, Stanford is at home, obviously. Wow, I'm a pretty big idiot. But that's for the Rose Bowl. What am I talking about? But getting into the gameplay here, I spin off a tackle, but that's not going to be enough. It's going to be 3rd and 5. And here on 3rd and 5, going out to the right, calling for the ball a lot, and luckily our wide receiver will hang on to that one for a first down. And here I'm trying to set a block, and wide open is the tight end. That's the tight end I've talked about. And once again, we still have the ball, 2nd and 3, running the ball up the right side, 1st down. But once again, you would expect that 1st and 10, and TJ Christmas trying to get it outside, can't do it. It'll make it 2nd and 10. But this drive will eventually die, and we will get the ball back with 5 seconds now. Looking to go deep to the tight end, but it is picked off. We had some great field position to work with, but we couldn't capitalize. Throwing a pick. That was a rough pass. Double covered was the tight end. That's probably our star receiver. Excuse me. So, number 2 picks it off, and end of the first quarter, we have a tie game at 0-0. 0-0. And that's going to wrap up the first quarter. So we've got second quarter action right away. So it's 3:54 to go. Second quarter, getting the handoff to the right side. Oh, if I had just had a little bit more speed, I could have busted that one for a touchdown, but I couldn't. It's 3rd and 10. They were definitely running the cover. They were definitely running a zone, trying to get us to throw an underneath route, which we did, and it stalled out. The drive failed at 4th and 3. So here on 1st and 10, we've got some pretty good chance of getting some points here. It'll be 2nd and inches, but they take me out once again. No surprise there. But Stanford gets on the board, and eventually Utah does as well. So here Utah does have a 14-7 lead now after getting, I believe, after scoring, I think, with 10 seconds to go. We punted the ball away, so we've got to work with what we got. We're down 7 points, 14-7. And Christmas running a little off-tackle play, and that's going to be a gain of 7. He's really got to step things up to take his team to the national championship. Here on 2nd and 10, on the other side of the field now, reversing sidelines, 3rd and 6 now. And look at me, I'm wide open. That is how you get some receiving. You don't run your route, huh? Yeah, that's what I like to do. I hate running my routes in this game. They just aren't very good routes. So, yes, Stanford gets on the board. That's big. 14-14. It comes down to the fourth quarter. Everybody's excited. Utah and Stanford, that's not really a rivalry or anything. You never hear that too much. I mean, Utah's a new team as of, I believe, last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. I think it was last year, yeah. So, Utah, Stanford, it's 1st and 10, running right up the middle. Momentum has been shifted. We are gaining momentum, but here on 3rd and 9, TJ Christmas catches it, and oh yeah, taking his legs out, trying to injure him. But TJ can't be injured. He's got like a 95 injury skill rating. So here on 3rd and 3, that's big, and we do not convert. Oh my goodness, we couldn't get on the. Oh no, that is not good. How did we not get that? Oh, that's disgusting. But here's the wide receiver saving us. 12 seconds to go. Do we have the chance at victory? We will see here on this drive. We have 12 seconds to get a couple plays off, maybe 2 or 3. 3 at best, 2 at least. But now, here, 8 seconds to go. Looking to go deep to the wide open receiver, and oh my goodness. Stanford has tied the game with 2 seconds. And that's big, 21-21. But here, 2nd and 6. That just, oh no. Oh my gosh. Stanford has just killed their chances. 21-21, heading in. And that's the first overtime. And Utah scores. Game over. Their quarterback, Jordan Wynn, who is, I don't know his name in this game, but he is pumped. Utah pulls off the upset. First year in the Pac-12, and they win the Pac-12, and they'll go to the Rose Bowl to probably take on, I guess, Ohio State or Wisconsin or someone of that caliber. But that is a huge win for the Utes, and that is basically going to end the video. Just going to see a couple more clips of us just watching the final stages of this game. Utah is all surrounding their quarterback. They're pumped. So please do come back next week, though, as we continue TJ Christmas's eventual junior season, but we will get to bowl season. So thank you for watching all. More vids will come to you soon. See ya.